Hello, this is Mike Fay with Calvin Castine, and we're at Northeastern Clinton Central School for CVAC Junior Varsity basketball action between the visiting Indians from Peru and the Cougars from Northeastern Clinton. I'll go over the rosters real quick. For the Indians, number 4, Jason Kelly. Number 10, TJ Ninehouse. Number 12, Dan Gengenbach. Number 13, just as that shot was made by number 10, Ninehouse, and a foul on Ninehouse. I'll keep going here. Number 13, Josh Ortel. Number 15, Jim Beauregard. 22, Sam Karofsky. 24, Chris LePage. 32, Brian Tremblay. 33, Derek Bizayo. 34, Andrew Moore. 42, Chris Meyer. 44, Sean Pertel. 25, Adam Dubé. And we'll wait for Ankoviak to take his foul shots. He'll get another one. And he makes good on his second. Indians are coached by Jack Daly, assisted by Josh Dubé. For Northeastern, number 10, Pat Dubuque. 12, Andy Edelman. 14, Mike Sakajanen. 20, Ryan Aintil. 22, Sean Fay. 24, Jared Ankoviak. 32, Matt Arno. 42, Travis Rondo. 44, Tyson Dumas. 50, Chad Hemingway. And 52, Andy Fabro. Cougars are coached by Randy LeBombard, and the manager is Gary Burgoyne. And the scorekeeper for the Cougars is Natalie Aintil.
Lovely and talented.
That's right. LePage. Over for Meyer. Tremblay. Shot. And it's out of bounds. And the Indians will keep it. Inbound by Beauregard. Shot is good by number 32, Ryan Tremblay. And it's a 4-1 lead for the Indians. Aintil has it taken away from him. Too hard on the layup. And Ankoviak comes away with the rebound. Give and go from Aintil to Ankoviak. Stripped from behind. And Ankoviak comes away with his first personal foul.
Over in the corner, there's Carl DeLong from North Country Photography taking photos for the yearbook.
Inbound by LePage.
I think yearbooks were $3 back when I was in school, Mike.
They were free for us.
Free?
Free. I think I spent $5 my freshman and sophomore year. Your junior and senior year, they were free. Ninehouse. To LePage, out of bounds. Northeastern get it back.
I think they're $30 this year, 33 or so if you want their name in them.
Last pass, Arno to Dumas, a little short, and rebounded by Tremblay. Up for Beauregard. LePage. All alone underneath. Somebody lost their man, and Chris Meyer with 2 easy points. And Koviak over for Aintil. Aintil with the shot off the front of the rim, out of bounds, and the Indians come away with it. 6-1, 5-point lead. Peru has really jumped out to a big lead with a lot of hustle and a lot of speed. Beauregard to Ninehouse. Over for LePage. LePage thought about that three-pointer. Dribbles in through the paint. No place to go. Block. And an easy 2 points again. Number 42, hard on the boards. Northeastern not boxing out. And foul on number 42, Chris Meyer with his first personal foul. Northeastern 1 step behind apparently. So far in this game, it's an 8-1 lead. by the Indians, and Northeastern back on their heels. Travis Rondo into the game to replace Andy Fabro. Matt Arno on the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first one, he'll get another. It's an 8-2 6-point lead for the Indians. Hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Tremblay. Outlet to Beauregard, and now Ninehouse. To Myers. Now LePage. Bounce pass underneath. Off the rim. Dumas slaps it down to Anktil. Anktil drives in, shoots. Rondo with the rebound, and the basket is good. Travis Rondo with a nice hustle, coming down to follow that shot.
I'm not sure if Anktil knew that Ankoviak was right next to him. Ankoviak should have let him know. If he didn't, Ankoviak would have had the easy layup there. He would have been uncontested.
Absolutely. Brian Tremblay with his first personal foul. In and out. And it's rebounded by Meyer. Ninehouse. Now LePage. Underneath all alone. Almost stepped out of bounds, but he got it back to Ninehouse. Up and in. Ninehouse now with 4 points. Inbound to Anktil. Double team, stripped from behind. Now LePage. Peru out hustling the Cougars. Long 2-point attempt. Rebounded by Ankowiak. Down for Anktil. Back to Ankowiak. Just outside the foul line, and it's good. Jared Ankowiak now with 3 points. And it's a 10-6 4-point lead. Timeout called with 4:07 remaining in this first quarter. 10-6, Peru by 4. After that timeout, Ninehouse running the offense for the Indians. Over for LePage. Now back to Beauregard. Blocked by Anktil and stolen. Swiped from behind by number 42, Chris Meyer, with his second personal foul. Dumas inbounds to Anktil. To Ankowiak. Cross court for Rondo. Rondo back to Anktil. Anktil to Arno. Back to Ankowiak. Now for 3 points off the rim, rebounded by Arno. Arno's got a lane, he stops and pops. Too hard, rebounded by Anktil, but he steps on the lines out of bounds. And it'll be Peru ball. Peru substitutions, 44, Sean Pertel, and 13, Josh Ortel into the game for the Indians. Ortel tries to inbound, but it's slapped back at him by Anktil, and he'll do it again. Ortel does it again. This time he gets it into Ninehouse. Ninehouse with a nice pass. Rondo with the rebound. Quick outlet to Anktil. Anktil has it slapped out of his hands by Ninehouse. Nice play. And Bounce pass right there to Chris Meyer. Meyer now with 6 points. Angtil to Arno. Arno for 2, off the rim. Rebounded by Rondo. He goes straight up and in. Travis Rondo now with 4 points. And it's a 12-8 score. Peru by 4. Knocked out of bounds again by Angtil. And Sean Fay into the game to replace Matt Arno. Inbound for LePage, right underneath for Meyer, up and in with an easy 2. Chris Meyer now with 8 points. Fay gets it back to Ankowiak. Now Angtil had a man momentarily open underneath. Back to Dumas. Dumas to Fay. Fay drives, gives it off to Dumas, in and out. Rondo with a good, strong rebound. It's knocked out of bounds, and Northeastern will keep it. Number 4, Jason Kelly into the game to replace PJ Nienhouse. Andy Fabro comes in to replace Tyson Dumas. 1:37 remaining in this first quarter, 14-8. Peru by 6. Northeastern has to take advantage of each opportunity they have. Out of bounds. Out of bounds, and Peru will get it. Inbound, Ortel to Kelly. Kelly gives up his dribble. And Kowiak comes away with the foul. That's his second. Didn't mention that the referees for this evening's contest, Don James and Mike Roberts. Matt Arno back in to replace Jared Kowiak. And number 33, Derek Bizayo, in to replace Chris Meyer. LePage drives. It's deflected, but he gets it back to Kelly. Kelly over to Artel. Now Bizayo. LePage drives, shoots, and it's good. Chris LePage with his first 2 points of the game. Down to 53 seconds. Pass stolen. Right up and in. Northeastern Clinton is rattled. Matt Arno with the ball for the Cougars. Makes a nice move. Drives and shoots. Off the rim. Rebounded by Kelly. Over for LePage. 30 seconds remaining. Back to Ortel. Bizayo. Ortel. Almost stolen, but picked up. Everybody's working for it. It's finally put up and in by Ortel, now with 4 points. And it's a 12-point Peru lead. Arno for a long 3. And that's the way the first quarter comes to an end. Big lead for the Indians, 20-8. They'll start the second quarter with Northeastern in possession. Cougars are going to go with Arno, Engtel, Dumas, Fay, and Favreau. And the Indians counter with Pertel, Ninehouse, Bizayo, underneath for Arno, up and in. Nice play. Nice pass from Fay to Arno, and Arno now with 3 points. Also Beauregard out there and Ortel for the Indians. Ortel out of bounds. Northeastern will get it. Inbound to Engtel. Passed over for Arno. Arno with the jumper off the back of the rim. Andy Favreau called for his first personal foul, pushing from behind. Inbound to Ninehouse. Long pass down. And that's what's been happening so far. Northeastern plays a good defense, and the ball bounces right to a Peru player. A lot of hustle by Dumas. It's out of bounds, and the Cougars will get the ball back. Aintil brings it down again for Northeastern. To Fay. Fay double teamed. And he's fouled by number 13, Josh Ortel. And that's his first. And the team's fifth. Indians with a swarming defense. Really playing well. Pass underneath for Dumas, up and in, tremendous play. Outstanding play from Favreau to Dumas. And it's a 20-12 ball game. Peru by 8 with 6:39 remaining in the second quarter. Passed underneath, slapped out by Dumas, but Ninehouse gets it right back. Hard off the back of the rim, rebounded by Dumas, and a long pass down for Arno. Arno bounced past to Favreau. In and out. Favreau comes away with the rebound. I can't see how Andy Favreau comes away with his second personal foul when he was the one that got the rebound. He was going for the ball, but he does. Andy Favreau with his second personal foul, and he'll come out of the game. And he's replaced by Jared Ankowiak. Got a man wide open all by himself down under the basket. Ninehouse couldn't get him to it, get the ball to him. Matt Arno with his first personal foul. And now the fouls are even, 5 apiece, 5 team fouls apiece. Page inbounds to Ortel. Ninehouse. To Ortel. Now Ninehouse again. Back to LePage. LePage has a lane. He's traveled. Traveled before the shot. And with 6 minutes left, Northeastern will get the ball. Engtel. Passed over for Fay. Fay to Arno. 4-2. Matt Arno now with 5 points. Long pass down for Pertel. Pertel dishes off. Blocked by Dumas and out of bounds. The Indians will keep the ball. LePage inbounds to Tremblay. Back out to Ninehouse. Hotel. Knocked out of bounds, and the Indians will keep it again. Timeout called by the Indians. It's 20-14. Northeastern with 6 straight points, outscoring the Indians 6-0 in this second quarter, and to close the gap, 20-14, 6-point lead by the Indians with 5:28 remaining in the second quarter. After that timeout, LePage inbounds to Tremblay. Now Ninehouse, passed underneath, stolen by Fay, and he's called for the travel. And the Indians will inbound again. LePage to Portell. Now Ninehouse, over for LePage. Underneath, stolen by Fay. Passed out for Ankowiak. He drives right up, puts the basket in. Now with 5 points, and he's fouled by number 10, TJ Ninehouse. And Northeastern has outscored the Indians by an 8-0 margin in this second quarter to close the gap, 20-16. And Ankowiak gets the roll, and it's now 20-17. A 10-point lead, which was actually rather a 12-point lead, is now down to 3. Inbound to LePage. Now Ninehouse. Portell over for Portell. Underneath, blocked by Ankowiak. Kowiak to Fay. Fay for 3. It's good. Sean Fay for 3. And the game is tied. Northeastern outscoring the Indians by a 12-0 margin. By a 12-0 margin in this second quarter to tie it up 20-20. Chris Meyer back into the game for the Indians to replace Brian Tremblay.
It's gotten very quiet over to our left, Mike.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Those Indian fans were whooping it up the first period, but it becomes subdued.
That 12-0 run will do that to you. Jared Ankowiak is out, and he's replaced by Chad Hemingway. And Northeastern needs to do the same thing they've been doing the last 3.5 minutes. Tight defense. Stop those passes underneath. And of course the Indians want to try and do exactly what they were doing in the first quarter, just like that, underneath. Lost his man again. And Chris Meyer, 30 seconds after he comes into the game, makes himself known. Arno, bounce pass to Dumas. Dumas up and in, and he's fouled. Tyson Dumas now with 4 points. Nice passing from the Cougars. Over to Dumas all by himself, and he went up for the shot, and he was hammered. And he's fouled by number 44, Sean Portell, with his first personal foul. 7th team foul for the Indians. Rebounded by Meyer. The outlet off the fingertip of Ryan Anktil, and the referee just missed that. He just missed that. Ryan Anktil slapped the ball. It went off 2 Peru players. You could see it bounce off 2 Peru players out of bounds. But Peru's going to luck out and get the ball. Portell can't get it in. 5 seconds, and the Cougars will get it back. I guess that's what's called justice. Poetic justice. Hemingway will inbound for Northeastern. Inbound to Fay, turns around, puts it up too short. Too soft. Rebounded by Ninehouse.
Take it down.
LePage for 2. Chris LePage now with 4 points. Arno up and in. I look down to mark down who scored, and I look up and the ball's in the other basket. 24-24 is our game. It's gotten very, very exciting here in the second quarter, and blocking foul on Sean Fay. That's his first. Ninehouse slapped out of his hands by Fay, but nobody was there. Ninehouse picked it back up again. Ortel to LePage. LePage back to Ninehouse. Now Pertel with the shot, and it's good. It seems like everybody on this Peru team that takes a jump shot has a great touch on the ball. Fay to Dumas. Turns around and shoots off the front of the rim, rebounded by Ortel. Now Ninehouse will bring it back for the Indians. Ortel to LePage. LePage drives straight up and in. Meyer with the rebound. It won't fall for him. Nice save and thrown away. Nice save by Dumas to Aingtil, and Aingtil tried to fire it down to Arno, but too strong. Out of bounds. And it's a 27-24 Peru lead. And TJ Ninehouse out of the game, and he's replaced by, I don't know who replaced him. I think number 15, yeah, Jim Beauregard. Back to LePage. LePage covered closely by Arno. Back out to LePage from the foul line. Nothing but net. And the Indians starting to pull away with a lead. Now with a 4-point lead. Dumas underneath for Arno, up and in. Matt Arno now with 9 points. And it's a 2-point Peru lead. Ortel inbounds to Beauregard. Back to LePage. Blocked by Arno. Grabbed by Aingtil. Arno up and in. Matt Arno now with 11 first half points. And it's a tie ball game again, 28-28. LePage to Meyer. Meyer in and out, slapped out. LePage gets it at the foul line and puts it in again. Chris LePage now with 8 points. The way these teams are hustling, it could be a 100-point game. Arno. Arno has a man all alone, gives it off to Fay. Fay to Aingtil. Now Hemingway. Hemingway loses it. But it was off Ortel, and the Northeastern Cougars will keep it. Fay and Arno out, and they're replaced by Edelman and Sakajanen. Edelman with the shot, too strong. Dumas with the rebound. Cross for Edelman. Out front for Aingtil. Aingtil for 3. Off the back of the rim. And Aingtil comes away with the rebound. Sakajanen over for Edelman. Back to Sakajanen. A nice move by Mike Sakajanen. I don't know what that last call was. I heard a whistle. Travis Rondo into the game to replace Tyson Dumas. 51.2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Ninehouse to Meyer. Over for Kelly. Now Ortel.
Get up, get up, get up! Get up!
Ortel bounced past the nine house. They closed off the middle. He had no place to go. Now to Pertel. Back to Kelly. 24 seconds. Nine house.
Good shot, good shot! 15 seconds!
Now Ortel with a 17-footer. Rebounded by Rondo. 7 seconds remaining. Pass down for Anktil. Out of bounds. And Northeastern lost an opportunity there, but with 0.6 seconds remaining. And the buzzer rang. The ball wasn't in play, but with 0.3 seconds remaining. And that's the way we go into halftime. 30-30, tie score. Northeastern with a big second quarter to come back. They found themselves down by 12 after 1. And it's tie score after 2.
Go hard!
Second half underway. This very exciting contest between the Peru Indians and the Northeastern Cougars. Cougars are going to start the second half with Anktil and Koviak, Favreau, Arno, and Dumas. And the Indians counter with Ninehouse, Ortel, LePage, who just drove, Pertel, who just scored the first 2 points of the second half. Arno to Anktil, now Dumas. Back to Anktil, and it's good. Ryan Anktil with his first 2 points of the game, and it's again a tie score, 32-32. LePage for the Indians. I think the first thing that may happen that change the pace of this game, in and out, and Dumas with the rebound. The first thing that may happen to change the pace of this game is someone that gets into foul trouble. Arno drives, shoots from the foul line, and it's good. Matt Arno, who led all scorers in the first half with 11 points, now with 13. Ortel inbounds to LePage. Stolen by Anktil. He has Arno. He decides to take it himself. He goes up and in. Ryan Anktil now with 4 points, and he gives Northeastern a 4-point lead. Out of bounds again. And I believe this is the first lead Northeastern has had in this game. LePage. LePage gives up his dribble. He's got to get rid of it. Nobody's moving. Nobody covered him. Number 32, Tremblay, stepped out. That's a carry. That's a carry, and he caught it. And Northeastern will get the ball. And Koyak brings it down for Northeastern. To Anktil. Anktil to Dumas. Dumas fakes, drives in and shoots. Off the rim, rebounded by Ankoviak. Reverse layup. Dumas. And it's good. Tyson Dumas picked a great time to pick up a loose ball and put it back up again. And that foul on number 32, Brian Tremblay, and that's his second. I have him with 2 fouls.
I'd be saying, "Who?" too if I went down like that, Mike.
That's right. That's right. And as you always say, do not try that at home. Northeastern opens up a 6-point lead, 38-32. And they've outscored the Indians in this second half by an 8-2 margin. And Dumas is going to try and make it a 9-2 margin, and he does. Tyson Dumas now with 7 points, 3 in the second half. And it's a 7-point lead for Northeastern. That's a long pass down for LePage. Arno gets there, and he gets the foul.
Heck of a nice block by Arno.
Looked like he timed it pretty good. Then LePage will go to the line to shoot 2. That's kind of a, I guess, partially a frustration foul. That foul resulted from losing your man down here deep in their own zone. And as it turns out, unless Arno gets any more fouls and has to sit on a bench, that's probably a good foul.
Cougars are down, 22-10.
Misses them both, and Kowiak comes away with the rebound.
29-10 run here.
It was it was 20-8 at one time. Anktil off the rim, comes away with his own rebound, goes up with the left hand, and it's good. Ryan Anktil now with 6 points in his second half.
That was his right hand.
Right hand, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it from the other side. Ninehouse, and he's fouled by Andy Favreau. That's his third. Ninehouse on the line. And that's his first point of the second half, gives him 5 for the game. And he's good on both. And Anktil brings it down for Northeastern. LePage almost stole it. And Kowiak, beautiful pass underneath for Arno, up and in. Outstanding play. And Kowiak to Arno for an easy 2 points. 43-34, Northeastern by 9. Ninehouse called for the carry. Northeastern has stepped up their defense. Northeastern has stepped up their defense and has caused a few turnovers early in this second half. And they've opened up a 9-point lead. Anktil to Arno. Arno drives and shoots. He gets the roll. Matt Arno now with 6 second half points, 17 for the game. 5 seconds. Good defense again by the Cougars. And they'll get the ball again with an opportunity to open up the lead further. Dumas has to get it in, and he does to Kowiak. And Kowiak with the shot, hard off the back. Rebounded by Dumas. Ortel comes away with it this time, and outlets to LePage. LePage wants to get it to Ninehouse, and he does. Over to Ortel. Now Pertel, blocked by Favreau, but the Indians get it right back again. Ortel, hard off the glass in the rim, rebounded by Kowiak. Anktil passed underneath for Kowiak. He was too far under. Dumas gets the rebound again, puts it up and in. Tyson Dumas banging the offensive boards hard. And it comes away with 2 more points for Northeastern. It's a 47-34, 13-point lead for the Cougars. What a comeback for Northeastern. Ninehouse back to LePage. LePage will shoot for a long 2, off the glass and rim, rebounded by Ortel, up and in. Josh Ortel now with 6 points, 2 in the second half, with a nice rebound and follow up with a shot. Arno has it stripped away, but Aintil comes with the loose ball to Favreau. Favreau drives and shoots off the rim. And the foul is called on 44. Tyson Dumas with his first personal foul. There's 3:22 remaining in this third quarter. 47-36, Northeastern by 11. And Pat Dubuque into the game for Northeastern to replace Matt Arno. Knocked out of bounds by Ankowiak, and the Indians will keep it. Travis Rondo into the game to replace Andy Favreau. Inbound to LePage. LePage loses it. Stolen by Ankowiak. Up for Aintil. Aintil gets it back to Dubuque through his fingers. And right up and in. Unforced turnovers will kill you every time. Dubuque gets it to Ankowiak. Ankowiak drives and shoots off the glass. Lead pass for LePage from Beauregard. Out front to Ortel. Over for Beauregard. Back to Meyer. Now Pertel. LePage for two, off the front of the rim. Basket is good. And Tyson Dumas with his second personal foul. And that 11-point, 12-point lead that Northeastern just had a few seconds ago is now down to 7. The Indians fighting back. Ryan Aintil and Jared Ankowiak out. Matt Arno and Sean Fay in for Northeastern.
100%.
LePage, nothing but net. LePage now at 11 points, and he'll sit. And he's replaced by Nidenhouse. Fay. To Dubuque. Back to Rondo. Rondo from the foul line, off the hard off the back of the rim, rebounded by Meyer. He'll give it to Ortel. Now Nidenhouse. Nidenhouse to Ortel. Long two-point attempt, good by Pertel. And it's 47-43, Northeastern by 4 with 1:47 remaining in this third quarter.
Far be it from me, Mike, to question a cheer, but it just said beat CS. That makes no sense at all to me. Who the heck is CS?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. Aintil with the shot off the rim. Rebounded by Meyer. Surrounded by 3 Cougars, but he gets it out to Beauregard. Now Nidenhouse. Bounce pass over for Beauregard. Cross court for Nidenhouse. All alone. It's blocked by Dumas. Meyer right there. Meyer right there to pick up the loose ball after the nice block. And it's now down to a two-point game. Back to Rondo. Rondo to Fay. Fay. Now Inktel. Man underneath, Arno. Blocked by Meyer. He gives it off to Beauregard. Stolen by Arno, and he's called for the foul. And Meyer will inbound for the Indians. Having trouble getting it in, but he finally does to Beauregard, now Ninehouse. And the Indians can tie this game up after Northeastern had a tremendous run in the beginning of this third quarter, opened up a big lead. Matt Arno picks up his 4th personal foul, and Northeastern picked up a technical. And with an entire 4th quarter to go, Ninehouse now with 7 points, he can tie the game up. Now with 8 points for Ninehouse, and it's tie score 47-47. And as I said, the first few minutes of this third quarter, Northeastern owned the court and opened up a big 11-point lead. Looked like they were going to just cruise through, but the Indians had other ideas. Came firing right back in the last 2 minutes, tying this ball game up. Erased that 11-point lead that the Cougars built up. Meyer gets it to LePage, down to 28 seconds remaining. LePage. Up and in. Beautiful pass. Basket scored by Purtell. Inktel to Fay through his fingertips. Out of bounds, and it'll be Peru ball. Indians with a 2-point lead with 11.5 seconds remaining. Five seconds, Northeastern will get it back. Northeastern with an opportunity to tie the score. Down to 10 seconds. Foul on Beauregard. That's his first. Not really a bad foul, Calvin. Wasted 4 seconds off the clock. And that'll give Northeastern, they're not in the bonus, so it'll give Northeastern that much less time.
Only the second foul of the half for Peru.
Out of bounds. Northeastern will keep it.
Running out of time. Get your hands up, go.
Inbound to Koviak. No place to go. He gets it back to Inktel. Inktel with the shot. He didn't have to rush it. Now he took that shot. There was still 3 seconds left on the clock. And after 3, it's Peru 49, Northeastern 47.
Every one of the cheerleaders did a split that time, Mike. In living rooms all across the North Country right now, people are trying that at home. I want to take no responsibility for that.
None. Absolutely none.
We do not recommend that.
A very, very exciting third quarter, Calvin. Northeastern came out storming, owned the first few minutes as Dumas shoots, and he gets a foul. Northeastern owned the first part of that third quarter, and the Indians owned the last part of that quarter, coming right back and erasing that 11-point lead to take a 2-point lead themselves into the fourth. Meyer on the line to shoot a 1-1. The way this game has been going, Northeastern was outscored in the first, and Northeastern outscored the Indians in the second. The Indians outscored Northeastern in the third, and if it holds true to form, the Cougars should outscore the Indians here in the fourth, but I don't think the Indians have that in mind.
You think they're taking turns on purpose, huh?
Myers off the rim, rebounded by Dumas, outlet to Kowiak. Kowiak to Fay. Rondo was open for a minute. Fay drives and shoots. And it's rebounded by Bertel. And he get it to Ninehouse. To Beauregard, 2-on-1. Bounce pass to Meyer. Meyer with the shot. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Kowiak. Kowiak tripped by Meyer. And that's his third personal foul. Dumas inbound. Got to get it in, and he does to Kowiak. And he's fouled by Beauregard. That's his second. Northeastern will inbound again. Inbound to Anktel. Anktel, no place to go. Gets it over to Kowiak. Kowiak drives and shoots. Rolls around the rim, but he's fouled, I think, by Meyer. Nope. Beauregard picks up his third personal foul. Beauregard is out, and he's replaced by Ortel. Barrett and Kowiak, big buckets on the line. The Indians with a 3-point lead, 50-47. These are big points for Northeastern. In and out, rebounded nicely by Rondo. Called for the travel. Ortel will inbound. It gets by Ninehouse. It's out of bounds, and Northeastern will get it back. Dumas will inbound for Northeastern. Gets it to Rondo. Rondo to Kowiak. Now Fay. Fay fouled by Ortel. Josh Ortel with his second personal foul. And Kowiak will inbound for Northeastern. Gets it to Rondo. Rondo hard off the glass, and Kowiak up with a hook shot. Rondo. Northeastern with 3 opportunities at the basket, and the ball just would not fall for them. Fay closely guarding LePage. Gets it off to Ortel. It's out of bounds, and it'll be Northeastern ball. Another. It'll be Peru ball. No comment. Meyer to inbound. Gets it to LePage. LePage, no place to go. Blocked by Dumas. Outlet to Fay. Fay. Loose ball to Anktel. Back to Fay. Now Dumas. And Kowiak underneath. Rondo with a strong rebound. Up and in. Travis Rondo. Now with 6 points. His first 2 in the second half. And the Indians throw it away again. And Northeastern will get it back. Brian Tremblay coming into the game for the Indians, and the Indians call timeout with 6:14 remaining in this fourth quarter. 50-49, Peru with a 1-point lead. After that timeout, it'll be Northeastern ball. Dumas inbounds to Rondo through his fingertips. And Meyer comes away with the ball. Now in the in-house. Stolen by Fay, and he also gets the foul. Sean Fay with his second personal foul.
You are determined that Nyan House is going to become Neon House, aren't you?
I keep trying. People shouldn't have last names like that. That's what I got to say.
One syllable is enough, right?
That's
Mr.
right.
Fay?
That's right. If he wants to have a name like that, he shouldn't handle the ball so much. Off the front of the rim, and Kowiak comes away with the ball to Fay. Fay to Dumas. A lot of contact. Partially blocked. Kowiak comes away with the ball, drives and shoots hard off the glass. Rebounded by Rondo. Up and in, Travis Rondo. Now with 8 points, and he gives Northeastern a 1-point lead. 51-50. Long inbound for LePage. LePage bounced past the in-house, and Rondo with the foul. Rondo with his first personal foul, and he'll put Nine-House on the line to shoot 2. Off the front of the rim, and he'll get another one. Second one is good. 9 points for TJ Nine-House.
And we're tied.
Tie score, 51-50. Inktel to Rondo. Rondo tried to force a pass through to Dumas. And Dumas ends up with a foul, and that's his fourth personal foul. And that foul is attributed to a bad pass. No reason, with a tie score and 5:20 remaining, there's no reason to pass the ball underneath like that. Try and force it through 2 players, and I think that's probably what Mr. LeBombard is telling them now. No reason to force it. You got plenty of time. Matt Arno back in the game to replace Travis Rondo. Rondo playing a tremendous second half. 8 points for Travis Rondo. 4 in the first, 4 in the second, and some big buckets when Northeastern really needed them. And Ortel, too hard off the back of the rim for his first one. Ortel too hard off the back of the rim again. Rebounded by Arno. Pass down for Inktel. And it'll be a jump ball. Well, Matt Arno just picked up his 5th personal foul, and he's gone. And he'll foul out with 17 points. They haven't told him yet? Yeah, yes they did. They just did. Matt Arno will leave. He had 17 points. Tremendous game from Matt Arno. Tremendous offensive effort. A lot of hustle and defense, but now you've got Tyson Dumas out there with 5 fouls.
With 5?
With 4 fouls, rather, and Andy Favreau with 3. And as I was saying, as LePage makes his 12th point of the game, as I was saying, the team that gets into foul trouble is going to be the team that loses this game. Rebounded by the Indians, Pertell. Back outside to LePage. Now Ninehouse for two. Off the rim. And I think Sean Purtell with his second personal foul. A lot of banging around underneath those boards. It sure doesn't look like a JV squad. These are some big boys out there, Calvin. And Andy Favreau will go to the line to shoot the one-on-one. And as always, these foul shots are big buckets. This is an opportunity for Northeastern to take a 1-point lead if Favreau can put them both in. Too hard off the back of the rim, rebounded by Dumas. All over the place. Blocked by Anktil, but LePage comes away with it. LePage playing a great game. LePage with a short shot, rebounded by Favreau. And Anktil bring it back for Northeastern. And Kowiak drives the baseline with a reverse layup, blocked. Quick outlet for LePage, out of bounds off Anktil, and it'll be Peru ball. Down to 4:41 remaining in this fourth quarter. 52-51, Peru by one. Indians inbound to Ortel, right there. Ortel is up and in. A quick inbound play, and it's a 3-point Northeastern or Peru lead. Timeout called by the Cougars. Excuse me, with 4:33 remaining in the fourth. 54-51, Peru by 3. Inbound by Northeastern and Kowiak to Fay. Fay has it knocked away from him, but picked up by Kowiak. The drive and the shot. Jared Kowiak with his first 2 points of the second half give Northeastern 53 points. They're down by 1. 5 seconds called. Northeastern to get it back.
That's about the third or fourth time that the Cougars have been able to stop the Indians from inbounding it like that. That's a lot of turnovers in that kind of play for the Peru.
Absolutely, absolutely. You don't see that but once a game sometimes. Inbound to Fay. No place to go, so he dribbles back out. Back in, up. And I think Dumas just fouled out. Tyson Dumas with his 5th personal foul, and he'll leave the game with 9 points. And Northeastern's in trouble.
We shut off for about 30 seconds, Indian fans wondering why Cougars were taking so long. They had a timeout. When a player fouls out, the coach has 1 minute to decide who he wants to replace him with.
Exactly.
So it's an automatic timeout if he wants to use it.
And now with Matt Arno and Tyson Dumas gone, those 2 players scored 26 points for Northeastern. And Purtell now with 7 second half points, 9 for the game. Northeastern finds themselves down by 2 again. Pass low to, pass back out to Fay. Fay has it knocked away from him. Picked up by Kowiak, out of bounds. Northeastern will keep it. Inbound to Fay. Back to Anktil. Underneath for Rondo. Rondo, no place to go. He takes a jump shot. And Ninehouse comes away with the loose ball. Ninehouse, closely guarded by Fay, gets it off to LePage. LePage drives. Grab from behind, gets it off to Ortel. And 3 seconds is called. Northeastern will get it back. Northeastern again with an opportunity. They have not, as of late, in the last couple of minutes, have not taken advantage of their opportunities. The basket has some saran wrap on it. And the ball just will not fall. Rondo back to Ankowiak. Ankowiak drives. Stripped of the ball by Pertel. Pertel drives, shoots, hard off the glass and in. That is a big bucket for the Indians, now with a 4-point lead. Fay drives, has the ball stripped away, gets it right back again, out to Ankowiak. Cross court for Rondo, timeout called by the Cougars. 2:33 remaining in the fourth. 57-53, Peru by 4. Northeastern with an opportunity here. Gets it inbound to Engtel. Engtel has it stripped from him. Now, Northeastern fans think that it's incredible for a man to be able to have contact like that. Technical foul on Ryan Engtel, but in a way I can understand the frustration. The Peru defense has been as aggressive as Northeastern. There has been a lot of contact, and the calls don't seem to be going Northeastern's way. But it's up to your coach to get the technicals, not the player.
He's already done his job.
That's true. But I can understand the frustration when you get the ball ripped out of your hands and nothing is called. And Pertel with a big second half. As a matter of fact, a big fourth quarter. 10 points in the fourth. Now 11. And he puts the Indians ahead by 6. And Ninehouse puts him ahead by 7. This is what Northeastern was not doing from the foul line earlier in this contest. 4 straight points, and the Indians will get the ball. If the Indians can score on this possession, it'll be a 6-point difference for those 2 fouls and this possession. Pertel gets it off to Ninehouse. Ninehouse with a nice move gets by one man, picked up by Engtel. Now LePage drives up and in. Chris LePage now with 6 second-half points. And we're down to 2 minutes, 2:01 remaining, and it's a 10-point Peru lead. And that was a big, big play right there. That foul that cost Northeastern 2 points, the technical that cost them another 2, and the possession, the ensuing possession after the technical, cost Northeastern 6 points. And they went from within striking distance down by 2. Now they find themselves down by 10.
They were down by 4, now 10.
Pardon?
They were down by 4.
At that time they were down by 4, but right before that they were down by 2. And they were within striking distance, even down by 4 within striking distance. Now they have a big hill to climb here, down by 10 with 2:01 remaining in this fourth quarter. Fay inbounds to Rondo. Rondo gets it back to Fay. Now Ankowiak. Off the glass, the front of the rim, and in. Jared Ankowiak now with 10 points. Gets it inbound to Pertel. Pertel over for Ninehouse. Over for LePage. And he's fouled by Ankowiak. That's his 3rd. I don't know if there would be a good Indian to foul. Wait till he gets the ball in the hand. They all seem to be shooting very, very well from the foul line. And LePage now with 7 second half points, 15 for the game. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Ankowiak. To Favreau, out of bounds. And the Indians will have another opportunity with 1:25 remaining. And LePage. LePage still controlling. Gets it over to Ortel. Ortel is fouled by Ankowiak. And Ankowiak now with 4. And as I said earlier, the team that got into foul trouble was really going to take it on the chin, and that's exactly what happened. Arno fouled out, and then Tyson Dumas fouled out. 2 players that gave Northeastern 26 points in this contest. And since that time, Northeastern's had a tough time. They started to scratch back, and then the Indians just opened it right back up again. Ortel will get another one. And Ortel's good on the second. Ortel with 9 points, 5 in the second half. And Ankowiak for 3, blocked. Picked up by number 32, Tremblay. Now Engtil from the foul line. And he's fouled by LePage. Chris LePage with his first personal foul, and Engtil will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's one thing the Indians don't want to do is foul.
No, they want that clock to keep rolling. They've got a big enough lead, a 10-point lead now with 1:01 remaining. Chris Meyer back into the game, and he replaces Brian Tremblay. And Engtil will get another one. Off the back of the rim, rebounded. Finally out of bounds. And Northeastern will keep it. 57.6 seconds remaining in this contest. Favreau has the ball stripped again by the Peru defense. That's about the 5th or 6th time Northeastern various players have tried to drive, and the ball was just stripped right out of their hands. LePage to Ortel, down to 37 seconds.
I hope the Cougars don't foul just to stop the clock.
It's out of bounds, and Northeastern will get it back.
Doesn't look like they're going to. They might foul, but not looking to stop the clock because this game has been decided.
Oh yes, this game is over. Engtil to Ankowiak with the shot. It's good. Jared Ankowiak now with 11 points. Or rather 12 points, 6 in the second, to match his 6 in the first. LePage to Meyer. LePage, cross court for Ortel. And that's it. Engtil with the steal. Ankowiak with a long desperation shot. And that's it. Game is over.
(65-57) is the final. The Indians defeat the Cougars.
Well, a quick wrap up. Peru came out on fire, outscoring Northeastern by a 20-8 margin in the first quarter. It looked like it was all over. Northeastern came right back in the second, outscored the Indians 22-10, and ended up with a 30-30 tie going into the locker room. Northeastern able to wipe out that 12-point advantage that the Indians built up. In the third quarter, the Cougars came out like this game was theirs. They opened up, scored 11 or 9 straight points, or outscored the Indians 9-2 at one point, and opened up an 11-point lead, and looked like they were just going to cruise through the third quarter. The Indians had other ideas. The Indians came right back, and they owned the final 3 minutes of the third quarter, and eventually outscored Northeastern 19-17 for a 49-47 lead after 3. In the fourth quarter, with Matt Arno and Tyson Dumas getting into foul trouble. And on the bench, the Indians were able to continue their onslaught and outscored Northeastern 16-10 for the final 65-57 victory for Peru. Peru with some tremendous scoring, very, very balanced scoring. Niedenhouse, Ninehouse, ended up with 11 points, 7 in the second half. Ertel had 9, LePage with 15, Tremblay with 2, Meyer with 15, and Pertel with 13. So they had 4 players in double figures and one just under with 9 points. Very balanced scoring and a nice touch on the ball by most of their players, especially from the foul line. For Northeastern, Sakajanin had 2 points, Aintil with 6, all in the second half. Sean Fay with the only 3-pointer of the game finishes with 3 points, and Koyak finishes with 12. Matt Arno fouled out with a few minutes left in the game. He finished with 17. Rondo with 8 points, 4 in the first and 4 in the second. And Tyson Dumas finishes, with 9. Well, that's the way it was. A tough loss for Northeastern, but a great Peru team. Very entertaining game. Both teams fighting back and forth from the first all the way to the fourth quarter. So a very, very entertaining game for me and for everybody here in the gym. That's the way it was this 5th day of January 1996 at Northeastern Clinton Central School. The Peru Indians 65, the Cougars 57.